Hi, I'm Miss Murder, also known as Shoy Moore, and here is my summary review of... What? Really? Okay. Hold on a second, I forgot. Yeah, I'm working on it. My apologies, that was the feline who is also my director telling me that I'm not supposed to be wearing a mask when I'm trying to do a movie summary. This little mask, which probably costs a penny or two to make, should be required everywhere. Not because I am paranoid, but because I've gone to the doctor twice. Nobody was wearing a mask because somebody was very sick the first time I went, and I got very sick. And even when that person recovered, I got sick again. Nobody was wearing one of these. These are available at hospitals. These are available at even the county clinic. Requires people who, instead of blowing their snot all over the place, must wear one of these. So, yes, I had to be in the hospital yesterday. No, not for myself. And I had one. Because why? Because I'm still sick. But my throat is almost back. And today is our movie summary, not review. Summary. And it is for Dod Snow 2, Red vs. Dead, 2014, Iceland. Now, when Dod Snow 1 was announced, it's when I was still getting actual paper, tell your children that magazines actually came in paper form one time. And they had music reviews, and I was following this band, and blah, blah, blah. And they had this little bitty in the back, little bitty in the back, toward the back, advertisement of a couple of horror movies coming up. Why just horror, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Sorry about that light. I just noticed. It was for a movie called Dod Snow, or Dead Snow. It was Norwegian. It looked hilarious, and it actually was. Now, it wasn't the greatest movie in the world, Dod Snow. It took me over a year to find it before it finally was available here in the U.S. And even though it wasn't terrific or even remotely possible, we've got the basic premise is during World War II, there was a Nazi unit there, and they stole the gold and valuables from the village, and when the war was about to end, the village rose up and pushed the Nazis into the mountains where they froze, supposedly to death. Well, they did not die. Nazis never die. They became Nazi zombies. Now, I loved certain things in the first movie because it was different. It had Nazis, no Hitler head in a jar stuff, thank you, and it had some of the most unique taffy pulling I've ever seen. Now, taffy pulling is one of my terms. That is the action a zombie takes when they take down a human. They're supposed to eat brains, right? And isn't it the whole point? Brains. But in movies, when they take down a human, the first thing they go for is the gut. And they rip it open, and they do the taffy pull, which it means that they take the intestines and just fling them or chew on them or whatever. Gross. Okay, that's about the sickest part of the human body. I took my mask off. My director's still yelling at me. But it was entertaining. Slightly. Because it was ridiculous. And at the end, because I tell the ending, so if you want to see it, don't watch this. One person survived. He's in his car. He realizes that, oh no, he had a gold coin in his pocket. Duh. And boom, there is the Nazi commander. Now, these Nazis were in suits that looked like they were just came from the dry cleaners. Their breath, they had steam coming out there. They had blood dripping down their faces. Where were they getting it? Because the only people up on the mountain were the very, very few vacationers who went up there. So, you had all these little, okay, that's stupid, but it did have the most unique and imaginative taffy pulling I've seen in a movie. Not the top, but pretty good. Then they made Dod Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. Why, I do not know, because for some reason, our Norwegians turned into Icelanders, and instead of speaking Norwegian, because Dod Snow was captioned, or dubbed, I should say, they learned perfect English. Oh, no. And I'm not going to go through the whole review. Let's just say that if they had stopped at Dod Snow, but people started saying, well, this is funnier than Shaun of the Dead. No. We still had some very unique taffy pulling going on in the review. You will see it because I know how to make little short videos now. I don't know how to incorporate them in my summary reviews yet, but I will. I'll get it. So my overall opinion of Red vs. Dead is silly, ridiculous, sort of inventive, bloody, very, very bloody. If you're trying to watch this as a foreign film, gore galore, okay? Lots and lots of taffy pulling, lots and lots of blood. In other words, great zombie movie. Plot, not so much. Ending, psych up for Dod Snow 3. I don't know what country that'll end up in or what language they'll be speaking by then. But it wasn't bad. It was great, and it was kind of dumb. One funny part, and I'll only tell you this part because this is a summary, was that he, the guy who survived the first one, contacted the zombiehunters.org to get a zombie squad to come and help him. This actually exists, people. Zombie Hunters, all one word, .org is a real organization. Now, he didn't get them. He got 3. I'm not even going to describe them, but they're the kind that live in their mom's basement. And, the zombie apocalypse is coming because they say so and they watch all the movies. Anyway, for a summary, definitely, definitely, definitely pick it. Dod Snow, the original, because it did have some pretty unique stuff in it. Dod Snow 2, if you're bored and you just want to kick back and watch a movie without thinking about it, it is separate enough from the first one and it has lots and lots of flashbacks, so you're really not going to miss much of the plot. So you can see Dod Snow 2 by itself if you want to. Currently, both 1 and 2 are streaming on Netflix, and that is as of May 6th. And this is the summary. That's the movies. I watch them so you don't have to. You can click on the link and it will take you right to the review. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you don't, please don't. If you want to comment and it's like, why just because you say so? Hey, no sweat. Thank you for listening. Dod Snow 2. We're done. Peace out.